Hey guys, welcome back. We are now yet again back with another interesting video for you. So in this video, we are going to design a custom student ID card, and we will be able to download that card, and we will be able to change the content and see the preview in real time. I mean the instant review. I mean the preview. Okay. So let's start then. Let me create some HTML here. I'll call it student ID, and I'll be using some of the CDN links here. Let me include them first. So what I'm including is I need Bootstrap CSS, jQuery JS, and HTML to Canvas. So this will be for the designing purpose so that we can use classes provided by Bootstrap. jQuery will be using jQuery for the JavaScript section, and this will be used in order to download the student ID. Okay, now I can use the classes here. Let me go with Easy Light. I'll create a container with padding y as 5 maybe. I need to have a row here, and inside row I'll create col md6 followed by another col md6. So I'll have the form here, the form to change the text elements that will be in the first col md6, while the second col md6 will contain the actual preview of the ID card. Now let me create the form then. I'll create a card first, and inside card I'll have h3 maybe with some margin bottom, student card generator, something like this. And I'll now create a form. I'll give it ID of ID form, something like this. Now I need some elements, right? So let me create some label. Class equals form label. Maybe this is the university name. Okay. And after label, I will have input type equals text. I don't need name. So I'll go with class equals form control. ID equals university. And it would be enough, I guess. So also I'll need to have some margin bottom. Let's go with 3. So I can replicate this one. Let's see how it looks. Okay, this is good. Your university name. Maybe I need a lot more of these things. Let's get on with it. Maybe I'll need full name. I will call it as name. Similarly, what else do we need? Maybe student ID. Okay, and I'm gonna call it student ID followed by valid until, and this would have a name ID of valid until, and it's not text, it should be date. Maybe I need a course as well, course. So it's a text, right? And it will, I'll call it course. Let me put this valid until at the last. Let's see. Okay, this is good. Yeah, this is date. Fine, I can select any date I want. And finally, last but not the least, we also want a photo of the student, right? So let me add an element for that. Label, I could have copied from above, but let it be photo. Input type equals file. I'll give it an ID of photo. Class equals maybe form control, and then accept equals image slash asterisk. I'll allow it to accept only the images and not other files. Okay, this looks good. So now let me create the preview, the actual ID card, how it looks. div class equals maybe ID card, MX auto to place it at the center. And I'll need the university name at the first. So let me call it university logo. ID will be university preview. Okay. I can write, a placeholder something like here. So Sunrise University. I don't know if this university exists or not. Okay. Sunrise University. Then I'll create a class with text center, and it will have edge 5 maybe with some margin, and it will be a static text of student card, something like this. Yeah, something like this. Okay. And then I'll create the photo. So for the photo, let me create a photo container first. And inside photo container, I'll have a class photo placeholder. ID equals photo preview. Maybe photo, let's see. Okay, there will be photo. I'll design it later on. So after this thing, what I will do is I'll create another div here. Div class equals student info. So what are the info that we have got? Let's start with the name. So strong name, and in span ID equals name preview. It's blank for now. Okay, I can write some placeholder. So John Doe. Yeah. So what I can do is I can copy this one, and oh, sorry, I can replicate it. So what next? I have student ID with me. What I will call it? I will call it maybe student ID preview. The student ID could be some numbers. Course could be something like biology or something like that. I'll call it course preview. And what next? Maybe valid until. I will call it valid until preview. And this could be something like 25 December 2025. Okay, let's see. Okay, we might be done with the HTML. No, one thing is remaining still. So what I will do, I'll create a button to download the ID card. Text center with margin top 4, and I'll create a button here. It will have a class btn primary. Let me give it ID as well. Download button. So it will say download ID card. Yeah, this is cool. So now let me design the ID card now. So I need to add some custom CSS here. So I will start with the body. Oh no, body looks good. So let me start with the ID card itself. Width could be 340 px, height 520 px, padding 20 px, border radius could be 5 px or maybe 15 px, and background. I'd use a linear gradient with 135 degree. Maybe color code could be 0A4275, 0%, and followed by 1266F1, 100%. Let's see. Yeah, this is a good color. So what next? Maybe it's a deep color of white. Font family, let's go with Arial and sans serif. Position relative, overflow hidden, maybe box shadow 0, 10 px, 20 px, RGBA 000 with opacity 0.2. Let's see. Yeah, this is good now. So let me move on to the university name. Okay. So I have a class of university logo for it. I'll give it text align center. Okay. And maybe width of 130 px, height of 150 px. Okay, let's go on with it. Margin 0 auto, background white. Okay. And then border could be 5 px solid, 255, 255 with 0.2 opacity. Okay. And border radius. Oh, what am I doing here? This is not good. Well, let me remove all these things. So text align center is good. Okay. So margin bottom 15 px. I was actually designing the photo, right? So font size could be 18 px. Okay. Font weight bold. Text transform uppercase. Okay. Then letter spacing 2 px. Color could be white. And then text shadow could be 2 px, 2 px, 4 px. 000 with 0.3 opacity. Yeah, this looks good now. Now I need to design for the photo. So for the photo container, position relative, width 130 px, height 150 px, margin 0 auto, background white. Let's see now. Yeah, this is good now. So what I need to add more is overflow hidden, border. Okay, border radius could be somewhere around 8 px, border 5 px solid, 255, 255 with 0.2. Okay, the image is looking good now. Now for the photo placeholder, width of 100%, height of 100%, and background color could be, I'll give it a color with E9 ECEF. Display flex, align items center, justify content center, color could be 6C 757T. Yeah, this is nice. Now let's move on to the student info. Student info. Margin top 20 px so that there will be enough space between these two. Okay. And then padding 15 px because I'm going to give a background here. 255, 255 with 0.1. Yeah. And then border radius of 10 px. This should be enough. Okay, this is enough for student info. So now let's move on to the paragraph tag inside the student info. For this one, let's give a margin 10 px followed by 0. Okay. Font size could be 14 px. Border bottom. Border bottom could be 1 px solid. RGBA, it's 255, 255 with opacity probably 0.2. Not bad. Okay. So what next? Maybe padding button. 5px. Yeah, looks good. Let's move on to the strong then. Student info be strong. Maybe I can change the color here. 0.8. Yeah. Font weight could be 500 with 100 px. Display inline block. Okay. Now it's looking fine. Cool. So now we just need to have the functionality ready. Our design is almost ready now. So let me go to my JavaScript section. So what I'm gonna do here is let's me first catch the document.ready function. Okay, now I can start. So on change of name dot on input, I'll call it function, and what this function will do, it will change the name preview and preview dot text by this dot val, or if there is no value, let's change it with a dash, right? Let's see. So it is for the name, right? So I can change the full name here. Whatever I type, I can see it here. This is working perfect. Okay, so let's do this for all elements. This one is for name, university name. What else? Student ID, course valid until. Student ID, course valid until. Okay. For university, it will be university preview. Let's see. Yeah, it's working. For student ID, it will be student ID preview. For course, it will be course preview. For valid until, it will be valid until preview. Let's check. So ABC University city, full name maybe, let's not go with John Doe. Michael Holding, student ID any number, course could be computer. Oh, course is not working, I need to check it. And then valid until, yeah, valid until is working fine. We have not worked on the photo yet. So let's see for the course thing. Where is course preview? So there's no course preview. Oh, should work now. But the course computer, yeah, it's working fine. Now let's move on to the image, right? So for the image, photo on change, I'll call a function. All right. If e dot target dot files, and if there is some file in it, target dot files 0 if it has at least a file. Then let reader equals new file reader, and reader dot on load equals function. And what I'm going to do here is I need to have an event here, I guess. So photo preview dot css, I'll change the css here and use a background image so that I'll have more control over it. URL. So the URL would be e dot event dot target dot result. I think it should work. Okay. Oh, not the function. Let's see. Is there any error? No, there is not. Then why is it not showing? It's photo placeholder. I added to the photo preview, yeah, to this one, but I can't see the CSS here. No, I can't still see the photo. Let's see, photo preview. The spelling is fine. Yeah, it's fine. Photo on change. Is it photo? Yeah, it equals photo. Let's see here. Console.log e.target.files. When I change the photo, yeah, there is a file. Yeah, there is a file. This is good. So what's the error here? Console.log event. No, it's not coming here. Do I need E here? I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong here. So photo on change, there's an event. If there is some file, yeah, there is some file. So I'll create a new reader, and reader on load equals function photo preview.css, and then let me do it empty. Let's see now. No, it's not working yet. Let me add more CSS. Background size could be covered, and background position center, maybe. This is still not working. I can't see the CSS I provided, and there is no error as well. This is interesting. Let's see now. No, it doesn't come here. What about here? Yeah, it's there. Okay, I'm missing something here. Okay, maybe because I need to do reader.read data as read data read as data URL, something like this. e.target.files, the zero index. It should work now. Let's see. Yeah, it's working now. So actually I was missing this line. That's why it didn't work earlier. Okay, this is good. So now we have everything ready, I guess. Let me do one thing. What I need to do is, I don't need to show university at first. I don't need to show the name. Similarly, the student ID, course, and valid until. I'll make everything blank. Okay, this is good now. So let's go with Oxford University. University. Full name maybe Maria Taylor. Student ID some number. Course computer science. Valid until probably 2027 October 13. Then I can use the image. Yeah, this looks good. Now just the one feature that's remaining is the download button. So let's code this one as well. So I have a download button that on click, I'll call a function. So what this function will do, I will make use of HTML to canvas document dot query selector, maybe ID card class, that then okay. So canvas, I catch it in canvas. and it will do, maybe I need the link first. Link equals document dot create element a anchor tag, and then what I'll do, I'll link dot download equals the file name, maybe student dot png, something like this. Link dot hif, the download link could be canvas dot to data url, and then finally click that link. So should work now. Let me close this one. This is for 10, right? And this should be it, I guess. I don't need this one. What am I missing here? This is for this one. This is for this one. Oh no. I missed a bracket here, I guess. So now this is closed here. And this should be the close. Okay. So this is closing here. This is for that thing. Now it's okay. Let's see. I need to refresh and fill this all once again. Oxford University. You can see it's previewing in real time. Maria Taylor, student ID, course, computer science, valid until probably 2027, November 26, and the image, right? Yeah, great. So now let me download it. It's downloaded. Let me see. See, it's very good. We have the exact data that we used here. So I can change anything here. So let me go with not Oxford University, maybe Lincoln University. Not Maria Taylor, maybe, I don't know, Jennifer. What? Jennifer Smith, maybe. I just wanted to change the name. Student ID could be different. This could be different. Biology. This could be different as well. I don't have other photos, so let's use the same photo. I can download it and see. Yeah, Jennifer Smith, Lincoln University. Cool. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. You can play around with much more features here. You can add some QR codes with this information also, and you can do a lot more things, right? So for this source code, I have already provided a link in the video description below. You can find all this source code in the link. And please don't forget to subscribe us for more interesting and useful videos like this. This much for today. Cheers, guys.